Welcome to this week's episode of Meet the Vegans, and this week we review Colour of the Space.
Or is it? Colour of the Space, 2020. Horror film directed by Richard Stanley, based on the short story The Colour Out of Space by H.P. Lovecraft, starring Nicolas Cage, Jolie Richardson, Madeleine Arthur, KILCHER and Tommy Chong.
We follow the Gardner family as they trade city life for the country after they inherit a family estate in rural Massachusetts. Everything is going well for the family, but after a small meteorite crashes into their garden one night, the purple glowing meteorite infects the family's water supply and even mutates their land and space-time.
But soon the fallout of the meteorite starts to mutate everything it comes in contact with. Plants, animals and even humans. This is catastrophic for the Gardner family, who just wanted to live the quiet life in the countryside. Will the family figure out what's happening before it's too late? I did have high hopes.
Yeah.
Just because of the
H.P. Lovecraft
name attached to it, but obviously that doesn't always
work.
Come through in movies. As we found out with this film.
I think it started off okay.
It started off slow, but then it never got any
quicker.
No,
it didn't, and it was very...
And it paced really badly, sort of thing.
It did pace
really
badly.
Here's some things.
It was the family...
Look at our weird bug that you never see until the end. As it's
I think they introduced the family well.
Yeah.
I think they got round to that. They didn't need to go deep into the background of the mother obviously having cancer. We got that pretty quick.
Yeah.
We got pretty quickly to know that Nicolas Cage was horny. Yeah, really horny.
And not with choir children.
No. He wanted to do it out on the porch while his kids were in the fucking kitchen washing up. So, fun way of doing it. But
they were watching.
I don't think they were watching, but they were in close vicinity.
Bit weird.
So, yes, that was all right. We got to see the family.
I didn't get the whole water guy.
No, it was...
There's a character in it that goes around like he's testing the water, but it's like...
But you see now...
But even when he finds out, it's just like... there's no sense of urgency to get a single soul.
It's based around
that
well,
family
isn't
alive.
It? It's based around that well, but something only happens to the well when the meteorite lands.
Yeah.
So, prior to that, he's testing the lake, he tests the well, and it was just an odd character, wasn't it? He didn't seem to fit anywhere through the movie.
And then he was camping out in the woods.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah. It was
I don't know why
odd.
he's camping out in the woods.
I mean, you've got... I don't know. But then you've got...
Why was he camping out in the woods?
There was no need for him to be there. It should have been by the lake.
Yeah, but he should have just been at a hotel.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
You can't check water
24/7. What was his title?
A hydro something or other.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember what it was called. But this meteorite lands, and this is where the story begins to change. So, I mean, the meteorite lands pretty quick. It's within the first 25 minutes of the movie. But for the next hour, it was unbelievably slow, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like walking up Mount Everest sort of thing.
It was
and then
hard.
Even when you got to the top of it,
it was let down.
Just pretty much, yeah.
It was just, it didn't capture me. I mean, I got bored many times through this film, and it was, I mean, the last half an hour was what saved it, but didn't save it. It's not like it made the film. It had some real good moments in it, but that middle hour was hard. It was really hard to try and concentrate and figure out what was going on. You got the premise that this asteroid came down, this meteorite, and shit was going down. I mean, you start to see like weird insects, didn't you, mutate?
Yeah, well, you saw one.
Yeah, so you kind of got new plants growing because you saw a new plant grow.
Yeah.
And the herd of alpaca, no.
Yeah,
alpacas? Yeah. So the herd of alpacas that Nick Cage has got, that's the focus at points, isn't it? Really, the focus around putting it away.
You hear him screaming and that, but you don't actually fucking see anything.
No.
You hear him all like, melding together and like, sort of thing, but then it's just like,
it was weird.
Show us then.
It was like, I mean, you could...
Even when like the kid was coming in the barn, it was like,
you didn't see
show
anything,
us
no.
something, at least.
I mean, the point where the meteorite lands and then things start to change, like Nick Cage has like a split personality, like he's got schizophrenia.
I think Nick Cage has anyway.
Yeah, and I mean it was a normal generic delivery from Nick Cage.
Yeah, nothing spectacular.
No, when he did the schizophrenia, it was real bad acting to his normal okay acting. Everyone else acted okay.
Pardon me.
The story led. It was just slow. I mean, there was a bit where the mum cuts her fingers off, and she's. Yeah, it was just odd.
Ready.
It was just odd.
Like, what was that? Why did she turn around and go, Dan's ready? I could get it. She was like possessed or whatever by the alien or whatever, but
it just felt odd, didn't it? It was no.
And why would if
it was hard
your wife
to
had done that? Why would Nick Cage just be like, oh, you just cut your
fingers off? Let's get in the car. It's an hour away.
You just cut
hospital.
like 2 inches off your finger.
Not
Like the tip.
No, 2 inches fully off.
And then turned around and went, Dan's ready. You know, not really the norm, is it?
It was odd. I mean, it did not flow very well.
No. It would have been better if it just like was quick hits.
Yeah, short, sharp. They could have cut 15-20 minutes out of it to kind of bring it down, and like they could have cut loads out to kind of bring the story on a bit quicker.
But I mean, I was let down at the end because it was like it left it wide open, but we didn't actually see what the world had become.
I mean,
he just said that there was like not many of us that remember that day.
I mean, I've never read the short story, so I don't know what the short story is.
How much of this is
how much has been expanded and drawn out, but I mean, there was one good scene in it. I mean, the really good scene is towards the end where the pink light comes out and touches the mother and the son, and they melt together. And you see it, and it's pretty cool. It's very much like The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing. And that was really good. I mean, for me, that kind of...
Even that you didn't see much of.
No, but it kind of brought me back into the film and got me interested again. But
then it was even a letdown when Nick Cage comes like, all right, kids, get out of here.
And he's going to shoot her.
And never does.
Yeah, and it was just hard.
And then comes in later on and does it in front of the cops. Well, the cop.
Yeah.
And the cop's just like, yeah, sure, just you carry on now. Yeah, bye.
It was just an odd feeling movie. It just didn't feel it had any flow. Like I said, it looked good. I mean, there was points where when the pink light that was touching everything, the sets were, looked really nice. So they've got something down, and the acting in it was okay.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible.
No, it was that story that was just, I think, clearly too far drawn out. If someone came along and made a H.P. Lovecraft movie that had 4 or 5 of his short stories in, it would have probably been alright. They could have cut that down to about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And it felt a lot better because it was short and sharp and choppy.
Yeah.
So, but...
Rather than a 90-minute film.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was.
It was an hour and 48 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was a struggle. It was a real bad struggle to keep going through that film. And it was just... and like you said, I felt let down by it because I was really hoping that...
You were going to see some weird shit.
Yeah, it was going to come out. This film was coming out of nowhere.
If it was going to take the cop, and then it was like he was going to meld with something else, and like he's going to come like nothing. And he was going to come out with the alpacas or something like all like with a gun and shit. It's like just never happened.
It was a bit of a letdown, this film, and I was really disappointed because I thought it was going to come out of nowhere, give us a bit of a shock, and go, there you go, here's a nice little movie for you.
Yeah,
it just wasn't there. Yeah, so big letdown for me, that one. So if you're thinking you're going to go watch it, I won't bother. If I were you, could probably find something else for an hour and 48 minutes to do.
Yeah.
I'd probably score it.
Maybe go look for a real meteorite.
Yeah, you'd probably have fun.
A better adventure. A bit more of a story to tell.
Probably. I'm going to score it a 2 out of 5. I mean, I enjoyed... the ending, it reminded me of the Thing.
It was alright.
It was good. I mean,
everything about it was fine. It was just shit paced. Pasting, Yeah.
It was odd. I mean, there was, like I said, Nick Cage's schizophrenia acting side was crap. Everyone else was okay. The sets were okay. It was that story was drawn out too much.
Yeah.
When we get these short stories from these science fiction and horror writers, they just draw them out too much, and it's just too long. Stick them together. Put 3 or 4 in a movie. Make the movie about the writer. But
yeah, Blade Runner was pretty good for a short story.
Blade Runner's alright.
Yeah, but it was a short story, wasn't it?
Yeah. But it's like, you get some of them
Do
that are
Android's
okay.
Dream of Electric Sheep.
But it's like Sky Darkly.
Yeah.
That was alright. iRobot was okay. It was okay.
Apart from the Will Smith bit.
No, yeah, but it was okay. They'd done things like that, and this just felt, not very good. It just wasn't good. I'd give it a 2 out of 5. And that's literally for the ending, the special effects,
and a waste of 1 hour and 48 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to have to give it a 1 because, yeah, I was just interested and then it was just like, no, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm interested again. No.
It was too hard.
Oh, no, I am again. No.
Yeah. The amount of times I picked up the
Oh,
phone.
look at that. No. Yeah, it was one of them.
Yeah.
So it's going to get 1.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go.
One crazy Nick Cage on his own. Ghost Rider.
So, if you agree or disagree, hit us up in them comments below. If you haven't already, please subscribe and smash that like button.
Smash it hard.
I've been Anthony.
And I've been Neil.
And remember,
Hail the vegans.